Good day, my name is Luke Martins. I'm a financial planning coach with Old Mutual Wealth, and I'm going to be having a conversation with you about, does my advisor's fear of flying trip me up as a client? So what do I mean by that? So the one thing we know about the financial planning industry, it can be a complicated industry. We talk about market returns, we talk about volatility, we talk about different investment instruments. But at its core, if you think about it, financial planning, it really is a human-to-human business. In that room, there are two people that are having a conversation about one person's outcome. So we are in turbulent times. So one thing we can't discount is markets are volatile, and you as a client might be feeling a little bit of fear, a little bit of doubt, depending on what you are experiencing at the moment. But at the end of the day, you have somebody who's a sounding board, your financial planner, that you can have a conversation with. So, but what about your financial planner? Who do they have? Who supports your financial planner? Because at the end of the day, they are also human. Yes, they are competent at what they do. They are professionals, very good at what they do. But at the end of the day, they are people. They do feel a certain degree of fear seeing what's happening out there in the market. That fear might drive them to a certain amount of loss aversion because I don't want to lose clients' money. I'm not going to invest at this time. I'll invest at a later time, trying to time the markets. Or they might be overconfident, thinking, okay, we've achieved this outcome in this time, this time is very similar, and we can try and achieve the same type of outcome. So who serves as a sounding board? Who supports financial planners? At Old Mutual Wealth, that is our job. We support financial planners. We are the sounding board for financial planners. But if you think about the evolution of the industry, we first started off as a sales-based business. At the end of the day, you, the client, were receiving recommendations from a financial planner. The financial planner was the expert giving you advice. He was the expert in the room, and you took advice. But then we evolved to something a little bit different. Now I call that lifestyle financial planning. And what lifestyle financial planning is that you, the client, are the expert at your life. Your financial planner is the expert at financial planning, and at the end of the day, you meet and you co-create a solution that works best for you as a client. At Old Mutual Wealth, we use the integrated wealth planning process, and that's a process we use with our clients. So then what's the next step? What's the next step in the evolution? I would say it's personal mastery. I would say that as financial planners need to know what of their stuff comes into the room. Meaning that what of their fears do they project in client conversations? And are they actually seeing that? At Old Mutual Wealth, we offer the integrated behavioral coaching course. The purpose of that course really is designed at an introspection for financial planners. Financial planners get to see how do they show up in client meetings? What of their stuff is in the room so they can, in essence, take it out and focus primarily on just the client. So we have a variety of different experts that support financial planners at Old Mutual Wealth. We have business coaches, and what business coaches do, they have a conversation with financial planners, a business-to-business conversation in essence. They help them to see what their business looks like, and also to map out what they want to try and achieve in their business. Then we have financial planning coaches, in essence, this is what I do. What financial planning coaches do is we have conversations with financial planners about putting together a process, an engagement process with financial planners that they can use with their clients. But more importantly, we also serve a coaching element. We're a sounding board for financial planners, helping them see what they don't see out of their own conversations with their clients and what in essence trips them up. And also, more importantly, we have investment specialists and WAM specialists wrapped up within a financial planning platform that will help you achieve outcomes that a client wants to achieve. So I spoke about the integrated wealth planning process. So what does that look like? What does that entail? The first part of that would be having a conversation with you as a client, helping you to articulate your goals, your dreams, and as well as your values for your financial plan, giving you a map of what your current view is, and more importantly, how you show up as a client within this current view that you've painted of your financial plan. Once we've articulated what our goals are and what we want to try and achieve and the meaning of our goals within that conversation, we then would have a scenario planning conversation. And what scenario planning entails, it means that now I see where I am. We have a conversation around, do I need to invest more? Do I need to save a little bit more as a client? Do I need to change my strategy? What does my strategy look like? Or do I need to change my goal? But there's a deeper element to this conversation. Let's take, for example, spending. Yes, I can have an idea of what my spending looks like, but the deeper conversation is that of that spending, how do I relate? What is my relationship with my money? Am I seeing the behaviors that I, in essence, am not seeing about myself in my relationship with money. Am I spending without knowing what I'm spending? Am I buying impulsively as a client? And that's the important part of having the sounding board of a financial planner, to have those important conversations. At the end of the day, once you have an idea of what are the things that we can do in this financial plan, what are we trying to achieve out of this financial plan, we get to a planned graph in essence, what we want to try and achieve in the plan. So in summary, at Old Mutual Wealth, we partner with you and we partner with your financial planner so that we can co-create a solution together, ultimately with the focus being on the client and the values that they want to try and achieve, and at the end of the day, to achieve those values for a client, to achieve that financial plan in partnership with Old Mutual Wealth. Thank you.